Welcome to the Ramsay Show. I am your host, Curtis.
And I am Tina.
How are you doing? We're up in here, and what our mission is to educate women and girls about their cycles. You know, a lot of women and girls have painful cycles. What you want to say about that?
I was one of them.
Yes,
Not anymore.
exactly. So what we want to know is how are y'all doing out there? So tonight we're really going to be basically educating everyone for things that they might not know and what's going on with our lives and events. So Tina, I'd like to kick it off to you and say what's going on.
You guys, we are super duper busy, but in a great way because we are determined to spread our mission abroad, letting women and girls know that they do no longer have to suffer in silence. So we are glad that you are here on the radio today listening to us because we want to reach as many people as possible. Now, I was one of those individuals that, ladies, let me tell you, I dreaded my time of the month. Like, my cycle ruled my life. Now, how many of you out there knew or feel like your cycle ruled your life? It was like a person, a monster all to itself. That was me. And I couldn't plan anything. I couldn't do anything because I was just that sick. It was very, very long, 7 long days, very, very heavy. First 3 days, I was incapable of doing anything. Migraine, shut up in the room in the fetal position. I couldn't do anything. And so I thought that this was normal. I thought that this was natural because I went to the doctors and they were just saying, oh, you just got to deal with it. You're just one of those small percentage of women who have a more severe cycle than others. But medically, there's not anything wrong with you. And I'm like, this not normal. So from your perspective, Curtis, when you every single month, and we have been married going on 18 years, you come in, you like, oh no. You go to work, come back, and I'm still in the same position I was in when you left. So how did it make you feel?
Well, actually, it made me feel bad, but I sort of got used to the fact. Well, hey, the first couple of days you're gonna be out of commission. That I need to stay away, go to the store, buy some chocolate, some candy, and be say yes to everything that you say. So I learned to basically walk on eggshells because if I don't want to mess with you because I didn't want to get my head bit off.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. Even my son knows when that time of the month because my daughter and I are on the rampage. We used to be on the rampage, so woo, it was a rough time. But however, you guys, what I did not realize, we as women, I don't know what this silent misunderstanding is. We feel like, okay, we don't do education in regards to what's happening with us during our monthly flow. When our cycle come on, our mother, our grandmother, our auntie, our sister just hands us a box of sanitary napkins or tampons and say, listen, this is what you got to do. This is what you have to use. And you got to deal with it for another 20, 30, 40 years. Suck it up. Move on. And that's the end of the conversation. That's the end of the conversation. So you're basically gonna muddle through the rest of your life trying to figure out what you should be doing. And if you're one of those women or girls that has an extremely bad cycle like I had, you just feel helpless and sometimes you feel like you're going crazy out of your mind. And then when you start getting into endometriosis, having ovarian cysts and having other issues that goes along with having infections and bacterial vaginosis and all these yeast infections and different stuff, you start going into a whole nother realm of, oh my goodness, what's going on? Like, what's going on? And you don't really know who to talk to. You're embarrassed. You're a little ashamed. And we shouldn't be, because this is a natural bodily function and we need to start normalizing it so that as women and young girls, we do not suffer in silence anymore. And so that's what this platform is all about. talking about this taboo topic, normalizing it, and also giving a voice to the women and the young girls who suffer every single month with terrible cycles, and even our women who suffer with menopause and incontinence. We're giving you a voice. We're giving you a voice. And I'm telling you guys, the thing is this: I never thought that it was possible to put the word happy and period in the same sentence. When you think about a cycle, you think about a period, you never ever think about happy going in the same sentence. And now I can honestly say I have a happy period. My daughter has a happy period because I was educated and now I know what we're up against. You guys, did you know that traditional sanitary napkins, most of them on the market today that we use every single month, are made from recycled garbage, wood chips, things in a landfill, newspapers, and wrapped into plastic, and it has acetones, rayon, has dioxin because it's used with chlorine, and that's the chemical that it creates. It has been linked to cancer, reproductive issues, kidney problems, liver problems, infertility, and the list goes on and on and on. So I didn't know that. And then we have these irritations, and then we get infections, and we have that awkward odor, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. We're trying to figure it out, thinking it's normal, but it's really not normal. So when I switched what I was using every single month, I noticed I saw a dramatic change when I went from chemical based sanitary napkins, which most people are using without knowledge, to our sanitary napkin that don't have any chemicals, any toxins, and also has a health benefit, which has graphene in it that actually helps benefit your body on a health and wellness perspective. So I never experienced using a sanitary napkin where I stay cool, fresh, and dry, and I'm not irritated down there. I never experienced wearing a sanitary napkin so comfortable. And now I experience it every single month, and my daughter as well. And I want other women to experience it too.
And also, so as you can tell by my deep voice, I'm not a woman.
I
But
don't know. Some of us have some nice bass in our voice.
okay, well, not this one. So basically, what I put, so I was the one that was introduced to the product, seeing of what it does, and so what looking through my eyes and what I go around talking to women and girls. So basically, most conventional pads, tampons out there has toxins in them. Okay, so you might go look in your cabinet and say, pull it out and say, well, I don't have these bad ingredients. It's not listed. The dioxin, I don't see nothing is listed as bad. So I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna educate you. So medical devices by law don't have to list their ingredients on them because it's classified as a medical device. Do you know that your feminine hygiene products are classified as a medical device? So guess what? They don't have to tell you any ingredients, any poisons that they are putting in their product. So you're buying it thinking it's okay, and reality, you are still putting your product has these toxins in them. So, like Tina mentioned before, it's these feminine products are made from recycled garbage, wood chips, things like that. And so you might be thinking, okay, it just because it's white, it's white, so I know it's pure, things like that. No, the reason how they get that pure white color that y'all ladies like is because they bleach the material. They put chlorine in the material and a whole bunch of other stuff to have the appearance that it's sanitary, it's healthy for you. Now, I want to give an example. Let's say you go into the pool and you're swimming around the pool. What do the pool have? It has chlorine. Now, when you get out that pool, your eye's gonna be red, right? Why is that? Because the chlorine in the water irritates your eyes. It's a chemical. So if the chemical chlorine and other stuff is on your pads or tampons that you're wearing, what happens when it get in contact with your skin? What do you think is going to happen? You're going to be irritated. You're going to feel your body going to reject it, and you're going to have symptoms, just like your eyes had symptoms from when the chlorine was in the water. The same thing can happen with the chlorine and all these other bad toxins that are in your feminine products. So you want to eliminate the toxins, right? And so what we're saying is what my wife experienced and daughter, since eliminating these the traditional sanitary napkins, they have seen major results. So I'll tell you the story. My wife, she was a heavy bleeder. Well, since she eliminated the bad product and used the sanitary product that she used now, her cycle went from 7 days down to 3, and she stopped having cramp. So you might be thinking that cramping is normal, long flow is normal, but it could be just the fact that every month you're flooding your system with toxins. And the product that we endorse with the Heal the Honeypot Natural Pads, not only is it toxic free, but it also has the graphene technology. And with that graphene technology, basically it absorbs the toxins out your body. And it helps aid in the your body's system. And so we're the only company that offers this technology in the sanitary napkin. So it's something to think about and be educated on.
And yes, for the month of November, Heal the Honey Pot, we have some amazing things that are going down in order to encourage, to inspire, and empower women and young girls everywhere to take their health into their own hands. We cannot do better until we know better. And so, therefore, at Heal the Honey Pot, we are doing something really amazing in the fact that we have an elite community that we are creating of women of all different facets, meaning whether you have a cycle or not, you are in this group where we can learn, we can talk, we can have those candid conversations and get the support and nurture that we need, along with sharing your experience. So, what are we talking about? We have for the month of November the Heal the Honey Pot official testers. We are opening up the red carpet. We are opening up the floodgates. We are only going to work with 500 individuals for this first round of Heal the Honey Pot testers. So, what exactly is a Heal the Honey Pot tester? Well, a Heal the Honey Pot tester is an individual who have a cycle, or maybe you're going through the change, menopause, and stuff like that. You're going to test the product and you're going to get it for a discounted sale price. You'll get it for a sale price. So we will give you the link and all that good stuff where you can go order it. You can get multiple, normally with testing any type of product, you only allowed to buy the product one time at the sale price. But here at Heal the Honey Pot, we're going to allow you to buy how many packaging of sanitary napkins you want to buy. And I'm going to tell you now that on average, a woman sees her new flow between 60 to 90 days after using our sanitary napkins, or women with menopause, even though we don't make any medical claims. Women have been using our panty liners and they have said that it has been helping them to minimize their hot flashes or the symptoms that are associated with menopause. and incontinence. That's what they said. And so we want to create, well, have already created a platform in which you guys can come in and be in this community. Now, you are going to be in this group. We're going to have amazing giveaways. We're going to share different experiences. We're going to share information, encouraging information with posts. And we're also is training you. We know that this time of the year, this is the season to give. This is the season many of you are looking to buy that gift, and it can totally break the bank. So for everyone that is in this elite group, which is the only requirement that you have is that you have to buy at least one pack of pads at the sale price. You can buy how many you want, and you can invite as many people in as you want. And the more people you invite and they actually follow the action steps, you will be put in another giveaway, a special giveaway. We are actually going to be doing that, and you can find us on Facebook. It's Heal the Honeypot Official Product Testers, or Heal the Honeypot group. And I will have a link for those of you who want to go ahead and jump and get started with it right now. And you're not currently on Facebook, that's okay. You still can do this. You can just go to Heal, HEAL, thehoneypot.com. Go ahead and do that. Make sure that you leave your email so that I will know that you place your order at the sale price, and I will get back with you. And you will also be included in the giveaways and all the fun too. And we can connect you with the group if you're currently on Facebook. Also, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be sharing some information inside the group only of how you, because actually what we're doing, we're training you. We're training you on how to be an official product tester. Did you know that there are real product testers, individuals, everything that you use from your cell phone to toothpaste, everything, electronics, clothing. There are individuals who test those products and help manufacturers determine what improvements they should make or what changes they should make in order to make it a better user-friendly item or product or service for the general public. Now, this is not an easy endeavor to get into this group. However, I have been doing this for a couple of years, being a product tester. And normally I teach a course on it, which I have a course on it, and I charge a fee. But for my Heal the Honey Pot first round of product testers, I am going to teach you this, give you the information for absolutely free. So during the time when you're buying all these gifts, you will be able to get your things for a discount that is not offered to the general public. And the platform that you are going to be getting these megawatt deals on is the largest online retail store in the entire world. Yes. So everybody, if I say the name, I'm not going to say the name. If I say the name, you're going to be like, what? They already have amazing prices. But guess what? It gets better. And so the ones that are in this elite group, you will be getting that information for absolutely free. You can decide whether you want to do it all the time or you want to make a career out of it. You want to resell the stuff that you get. It doesn't matter, because once you be a product tester, you keep you keep all that stuff. Like right now, I have totally transitioned into the electronics, gadgets, I should say gadgets world. And so that's not easy to do. And so normally people who are doing this, they don't share this information with you. So I am going to share it, but I'm going to share it with my Heal the Honey Pot official product testers for absolutely free after they complete their action steps and we build this community, because the goal is to help one woman, one girl at a time, to break the silence and to rid your precious body of these harmful and in some cases deadly chemicals.
Yeah, and so, we are very passionate
Very.
about educating, and I was surprised to know that a lot of women don't even know, what they're using and the harmful side effects that are that are in these traditional products. So one thing is that dioxin is when a whole bunch of different chemicals um, are intertwined, and it creates a substance called dioxin, and they're in a lot of traditional pads and tampons, and dioxin is known to cause cancer. And did you know?
Dioxin also it affects your liver and your kidneys.
Right, so basically, affects your organs, goes in your bloodstream. And did you know once um, you're contaminated with dioxins, that it takes 7 to 11 years to get out of your system. So it's doing damage to you for a long time, and we are bombarded with toxins every day. You know, and this specifically dealing with the sanitary products. The average woman through her lifetime goes through 16,000 pads or tampons during their lifetime. Now, can you imagine every month you're using a product that has these chemicals and toxins in them, and it's going back into your system every month, and just the buildup of these toxins over time? How does that affect you? There's a lot of women coming around talking about they have breast cancer or thyroid problems and fatigue or whatever the issue,
Neurological.
neurological. You, a question might come up: is it because of
Fibroids, endometriosis.
right? Could it be contributed to the things that I'm wearing? It might not even be the things that you're wearing, but it could be perfume that you're putting on. It could be lipstick, all these things. So that you want to eliminate as much toxins as possible, and especially if you have daughters, you know, you don't want to if introduce them to the world of feminine hygiene products with a product that that would damage them. I know I don't want to, but our daughter, how long did she was
She used the toxic pads for a year before we found out better.
she used it for a
But
whole
I
year?
suffered for 25 years
Right, right,
before I found the solution to my issue.
right.
Yeah,
So, I wish we'd have caught it earlier,
me too.
found out earlier, but you know, the but now we know. And so since you've been using the Heal the Honeypot Natural pads, it's been a game changer. Like I said before, her cycle was shortened, uh, no cramps, and I can't tell when she's on. Before I would know, she'll be shut in the room, don't want to talk, don't want to do anything.
Fetal position, fan blowing on her because she's hot, nauseated, ready to regurgitate. It was just a bad situation.
Right. So it affected her quality of life. And how many women miss work? How many girls miss school because they're on their period?
Yeah, but we don't want to admit it that that's the reason why we're missing work and school
Right.
because it's embarrassing. However, the fact of the matter is it happens to 70% of women and girls every single month. The sad thing is that some girls have to plan that they are going to miss at least 3 days of school each month because of a normal bodily function such as their cycle. One reason is because they can't physically afford to get the products, and number two, they're physically too sick to come to school or work. Some women, they're just trying to make it to work. They're trying to make it to work. One woman, she told me that she had to ride maybe 45 minutes from her home to her place of work. About time she get from point A to point B, her sanitary napkin is completely drenched. She has to have a change of clothes. She has to change everything because it was failing her. And so she was miserable. And due to that, she decided to have a hysterectomy because of the pain. So a lot of women They're having hysterectomies unnecessarily because maybe your body is reacting to the toxins and the chemicals in what you're using, or the overexposure over the long period of time. Our bodies, ladies, cannot take a overload of chemicals and toxins for a long period of time. After a certain period of time, it gradually it gets to the point where it gets overloaded, and it just can't take it anymore, and then it creates disease. Disease is not something that happens overnight. It's something that's created over a period of time after being exposed to something that is not good for your body. And most of the sanitary napkins and tampons out there today are just simply not good for our bodies. But for a long time, that was our only option. We had no choices. The good thing is, 2019, we have a healthy alternative. We have choices. And that's why we're on this mission. That's why we're on this campaign. That's why we go in these schools. That's why I talk to governmental officials. That's why I talk to the mayors of South Carolina. That's why I talk to vice presidents of corporations and girl groups, because we need to know. And once we know and we become educated, then we have the tools to do better. But until then, we have to normalize a subject that is normally taboo to make it normal, because it's just normal having a cycle. It's a normal bodily function. And through that normal bodily function, we have a beautiful earth of people. And so we just need to just talk about it and don't be ashamed. And so I never thought in a million years this will be what I will be doing with the rest of my life. And because, I mean, talking about cycles is not an easy thing to talk about. However, I know of how it affected my life and changed my life. And I see so many women and young girls suffering, and I feel like it's my mission, it's our mission to make sure that if we can alleviate the next woman or the next young girl from suffering in silence, and that's what we want to do. First, by informing, educating, and helping with that information, it helps you to make better decisions for your body. Our bodies are amazing, ladies. Our bodies are amazing if we just take care of it. And so this is what we're doing. We are looking for some Heal the Honeypot official testers. This is a great thing. This is a time of the year of giving. Why not give a measure of help? Why not on one of those gifts, instead of giving all the I'm not saying don't do video games and spa days and all that good stuff. But what I am saying, why not add in a measure of health? Why not? That is something you know that your daughters, your granddaughters, you yourself, you're going to have to use every single month. Why not give them this as a gift, as one of the gifts? It's inexpensive, and you know in the long run, it's taking care of their health, and which is very, very important, because no matter what we do in life, if we don't have a measure of health, it's going to greatly diminish what we're able to do if we're not feeling well. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be the only thing you need to do, because you know you still need to make sure that you take care of your food, exercise, diet, and also your mental health. All that plays a key into overall wellness. But we definitely need to make sure we stop using these toxic trash pads and tampons, because it's really wreaking havoc on our precious bodies. So, our amazing people, how do you do it? Get involved. Well, if you're on Facebook, go to Heal the Honeypot, our Facebook page, and you will see a link where you can click to actually join. You can find the post and you can actually join our Heal the Honeypot official testers. If you out there in Radio World, 1 million listeners out there worldwide. If you are not on Facebook, because believe it or not, some people are not on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, what you need to do is go to Heal. That's HEAL, honeypot.com. That is one word, not separated. It is one word, healthehoneypot.com. And you can take part in this Heal the Honeypot And this, I actually have the sale price on the website. Yes, the sale price is on the website. There is no limit to how many sanitary napkins you can order. You can order as many as you want. Normally with traditional product testing, you only allowed to have one item per order, but not here, because we realize that women, you're gonna need more than one pack of pads. Most of you, you're gonna need more than one pack. And so why should you spend a sale price for one and then have to pay another price for the other? Don't make any sense to me. So take advantage of that amazing sale price. And we are gonna be having some amazing giveaways in the group as well, and sharing some food for thought, some information, also having that open dialogue of community and encouragement going on in the group. And make sure when you go in and put your email, create you an account so that we could have your email so we can communicate with you to let you know what's going on, so you won't miss out on the giveaways if you just happen not to be on Facebook, so that we can have that connection with you. All right, Curtis, anything else we need to say to our amazing Heal the Honey Pot
No,
audience?
we just thank you for tuning in, listening, and please share this information with other ones that you might not particularly be affected, but there's someone in your family line or friend that have an issue that they're suffering every month in silence. So our job is to break the silence. That's about it.
All right, until next time, you guys have a great, amazing rest of your day. Thank everyone who have been tuning in and listening in. Remember, go to heal, HEAL, the honeypot.com. That is one word. Go ahead and take care of your feminine flow, and even women are saying it's taking care of their hot flashes. I mean, I can't make any medical claims, but that's what they saying. Go over there and get those panty liners, women who are having, I call it, one woman call it her, do I have, she asked me, did I have anything for the menopausal honey pie? I said, yes, baby, yes, I do. Go get them panty liners. And I'm going to tell you, don't wait on it, because our panty liners sell out like crazy. We cannot keep it in. So if you, and our girls who are on the cycle who cramp a lot, you need to get the panty liners along with your sanitary napkins so that you can help subside those cramps. Go ahead and get those panty liners. Go ahead and get those sanitary napkins right now, because time is of the essence. And I'm going to let you know, those panty liners sell out, and they sell out fast. So that is it, my amazing Heal the Honey Pot audience. Thank you guys for tuning in to the
The Ramsay Show.
Thank you for tuning in to the Ramsay Show. We will be dropping this on Facebook and every other place on social media. So you guys that follow us on social media platforms, you will be able to hear the live radio show as we are doing it, or you will be able to plug into the recording and you will be able to hear what's going on the Ramsay Show. And today we was talking all about heal the honeypot, because we are determined to help young girls and women heal the honeypot by informing, educating, and empowering you with the information so that you can make better choices that will determine how well your health is going to be in the future. So talk to you later and see you guys next week.
All right, take care.
All right, bye.